Hi, everybody. Um, my name is Andy Wan. Before I start, I want to mention that the microphone system we're using tonight is actually from Shure. So I'm very happy that it works. And this is one of the products we have a small booth outside. You can actually go out and listen to some of our other products. So my topic is kind of long. So I want to simplify that and just tell you that I want to talk to you about audio technology in the workplace. Before I start, I want all of you to watch a short video. So you saw a lot of Shure products being featured in the video, which I'm going to go through some of them in my slides if I'm not over that 7-minute time limit. First of all, some history about Shure. We are a US company, headquartered just outside of Chicago in a suburb area called Niles. This is a picture of our headquarter building. Our mission is to become the most trusted audio brand worldwide. Our company was founded in 1925, so we have over 90 years of audio experience. Traditionally, Shure has always been the go-to brand for artists and performers. They use our microphone to get their voice and message across to their audience. As you can see from this slide here, many public figures, celebrities, musicians, as well as presidents, they all use our product to get their message across. Today, we are also commanding that attention in other environments. And one of those environments is actually in the workplace. So Shure started to look into conferencing technologies and start developing solutions for the conferencing market in about, I would say, less than 10 years ago. But we recently, has ramped up the effort. We now have a suite of solutions that we can provide in different meeting places, in auditorium, in large and small conference rooms. What we are doing is to make sure that in the solutions that you buy from us, that it will fit and provide the best effective audio communication to yourself and also to your audience. Companies today are looking at different ways to be more effective. And one of the ways is to be more collaborative, right? We talk to team members today, not in the same building, sometimes even not in the same location, right? So we have a lot of audio conference calls and sometimes video conference calls. The ability to make sure that the remote participants can hear you clearly will be very, will help you to provide a very productive meeting. 3 minutes, thank you. So audio and video conferencing is actually at the forefront of today's working style, right? We all have to attend a lot of meetings and calls in our daily life. And audio issues is one of the top problems, the most complained issue with a lot of the meeting participants. You can see from this slide, 75% of the communication is made through audio. But we only spend about 5% of our audio-video budget in audio communication equipment. So we know that audio is one of the top area we need to focus on, but we actually don't spend enough resources, money and attention onto solving that problem. So at Shure, we have solutions that we can help you solve that problem. Our solution is scalable, and also it will improve that audio experience that you and your workers or your employees are having in the office. Just to give you some examples, in this picture here, do you see any microphone? Or should I say, where would you guess where that microphone is? The answer to that is actually in the ceiling. Okay, so it's very discreet. You can, well, if I don't tell you the microphone is in the ceiling, you probably guess it's one of those bottles on the table, right? Which is not. So you see, when you implement our system or solutions, you will have a very clean look, very professional, which is what the customers today are looking for, right? A very tidy and also very smart-looking office environment. This is one good example. The product featured here is actually called Microflex Advanced. We also have product that can help you improve the audio quality during your conference calls to reduce background noise and also make sure that there is no unwanted effects like echo. So this is another example of the product. And next one, we provide you flexibility to scale up to your solutions. So whether your meeting room today is used for training, tomorrow maybe for your CEO for a large conference call, and so on. You know, we have scalability and flexibility to allow you to make different arrangements in the same meeting room. And also we have software to help you manage all the audio systems that you deploy through our Shure solutions. And in all, I encourage you to go visit our small booth outside. We have products already there to let you listen to it and also get a good sense of how good audio can actually help you conduct a productive meeting. I want to leave you to this, one of the guiding principles at Shure. It is one of the quote from our founder, Mr. Shure. In everything we do, Shure is driven by an enduring commitment to quality, manufacturing excellence, and innovation. So this is in everything we do, including the products that we come up with, as well as in our daily, conducting our business on the daily life. So with that, that's all the presentation I have. Thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you, Mr. Wan, and thank you for providing me with a nice microphone. I remember a couple of years ago, the microphones shut off in the middle of our presentation. I had to yell at the audience. So thank you.
It was not good, yeah.
Okay, good. Now, I do have a couple of questions that were given to us earlier. So here they are, unless anybody else has any questions in the audience for Mr. Wan. Okay, well, here are mine.
No.
Because I do a lot of presentations, and I'm sure many of you do as well. Is there any research to show how the audio quality impacts the success of presentations?
Good question. I really don't know if there is industry-specific research report on, how audio quality can improve a presentation. But if you look at how we react when we speak and, communicate, right? It's all in our ears and brain. So if your presentation is taking on, just look at an average presentation or a audio or video meeting that you have. An average time will be about 45 minutes, okay? And as one of the slides that I showed, number one complaint is with audio, right? And then most of the time, 40% of the time is with either hardware or software issues. So that means you lose significant amount of time when you go into a meeting. Before you start, you probably spend 1/3 of your time trying to fix that problem. And I can also share with you one interesting fact. United Nations, they employ a lot of interpreters, right, during the council meets because they need to support different languages. And guess how much time is each working shift for the interpreter? You want to take a guess?
No idea.
30 minutes? No, it's actually 20 minutes. So that means each interpreter has to work a shift of only 20 minutes.
Okay.
Because after that, they lose the focus, and the concentration requirement for an interpreter is so high, they cannot allow to have a shift that is more than 20 minutes. So we can use that parallels to apply to our meetings, right? If you go into a meeting with bad audio and you cannot understand what the presenter or the talker is actually trying to, communicate, right? In as short as 30 seconds, you will lose your attention, you will disengage, and that meeting becomes unproductive, and you lose valuable time.